Hello, good people. How are you today? I hope you're well and welcome back to Nemo Sweet Treats. My name is Faith, and today we have another video. We want to make very delicious tea scones. Some people tend to confuse between the bread rolls and the tea scones, but after we made the tea scones, let me know if this is what you've been thinking tea scones are. So welcome to the video and let's do this. So I'm going right away to introduce the mise class. So here we have flour. I have added flour is 485 grams. Then I have added 15 grams of baking powder in it, and then a pinch of salt. Then here I have my butter or margarine, whichever you have, you can use. And then the margarine is 165. Then I have my 2 eggs and 1 yolk. And then I have 200 ml of whipping cream or heavy cream. And then I have 65 grams of sugar. And of course I have my baking sheet ready. So we are going to do the tea scones right away. So stay with me and see how the tea scones are made. The first step is making sure that all your dry ingredients are mixed well together. So here I'm mixing the flour, the baking powder and salt. The next step is adding your butter and rubbing them together with the flour. And just as we did with the rock buns, if you're new here, you can go back and check the recipe for the rock buns. We did the same way. So you put the butter in the flour and rub them together to a crumbly texture. So you just make sure you rub properly and completely so that there are no lumps of butter left in the flour. Once you're done and there are no lumps at all and the flour is crumbly, then take your sugar and add it in and mix them together. At this point now, when you have mixed in the sugar, add the eggs and also your heavy cream and bring everything together. Lightly form a dough, and something also to note at this point is do not overwork your dough. Just mix until they are just together. Do not go beyond there or you will have very flat tea scones. Once everything has come together, take your dough out and place it on a clean surface and then lightly dust it and then lightly knead it, very lightly. Don't overwork your dough. Just give it some tender love and care. After you're done and your dough is smooth, just take your rolling pin and roll out the dough. Also make sure that it doesn't stick on the bottom, so keep rotating it as you roll out. Roll it out but not too thin, just 3/4 of an inch to 1 inch. That should be enough. at this point now take your round cutter and cut out your cheese cones. Remember to dust your cutter so that it doesn't stick on the dough. Remember, it doesn't have to be a specific type of a cutter. For me, I like using this cup because it is the size I want and also it cuts very well. After you're done, now place your cheese cones on your prepared baking sheet and repeat that process until your dough is normal. And also remember not to over knead your dough. So my recipe gave me 13 pieces of cheese cones and I am good with that. So now we go to egg washing. So we're using 1 egg and a little bit of our whipping cream, mixing them together very well until they are well combined, and then just applying them on top of the cheese cones. This helps the cheese cone to have that golden brown color on top and make them look really good and attractive and delicious. At this point, I also remember that I forgot to dunk my cheese cones. Okay, I should have done this when I finished rolling. So since I didn't do that, I did them at this point and continue to egg wash. So you can use a fork to dock your cheese cones, or if you have a docker, you can just use it. So now my cheese cones are ready to go to the oven. At 180 degrees, I put them in the oven, and after 30 minutes, my cheese cones are golden brown and ready. You can have them hot or warm, or you can let them cool down, whichever way you want them. They are as good as this. So I wanted my son to taste them first and he really loved them. So I hope you will enjoy as well. Thank you so much for watching this. I do not take it for granted, and see you in my next video. Bye.